this is Queen of Vibe. Hey there, Libra, and welcome to your January 2020 love reading with Queen of Vibes Tarot. I want to welcome you to my channel, whether it's your first time or you are a return viewer subscriber. Thank you for giving me a click. Hopefully this message resonates and is helpful to you in some type of way. All right, guys, this is for my Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or for those of you who may be in a relationship with a Libra, or you've got your eye on a Libra, okay? You want to know what the vibe is. This is a love reading, so it's for my couples or my singles, all right? If there's a message here, it will resonate. Also, this is a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate for you, then you may want to check out your moon sign or your rising. All right, guys? So let's go ahead and let's get into this reading. Libra, already I'm picking up on you are not satisfied with the state of the union. Okay, for those of you who are in a relationship, others of you, if you are single, you're not happy with that and you're kind of indecisive. But we've got the Queen of Swords. So, you know, you are either super single right now. Okay, I'm so single. How single are you? Well, I'm Queen of Swords single. So you're either really single or you're about to get really like honest with someone. You're about to really speak some type of truth, whether this person likes it or not. Okay. So, you know what, I'm not going to be shuffling all day. So let's go ahead and pick 4 more cards just to get things started. We've got the Hierophant in the reverse. We've got the Knight of Wands. We've got the 4 of Wands. And then we've got the 6 of Swords. Actually, before I get into the tarot reading, I'm going to pull a Romance Angel Oracle card just to see what message the angels and spirit have for us for this month for my Libras. What is the message or the main idea for my Libras in love? Or my Libras who are single, either or. What is the message? Okay. And we've got release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So Libra, you've got something from the past that you need to clear out. Okay. Some of you are releasing a person. I see you moving on from, for some of you, this is a marriage. Okay. Some of you are definitely making a decision to divorce someone, or someone has made the decision to divorce you. Okay. It could be a fire sign. For some of you, you're going to be honest with someone that you want to be with them, but maybe not in a conventional sense. Maybe like an actual marriage doesn't do it for you because some of you want an open relationship. That's what I'm picking up on. Some of my Libras, either you want an open relationship or you're with somebody who's presenting you with the option to have an open relationship, because at the end here, it's like freedom is very important to you in this situation. For those of you who are single, I feel like you're being proposed to by someone, but I'm not sure if you're ready for the commitment, and you're going to be honest with this person. Like, I love you, but I'm not ready for this commitment, because in the center of this all is the Knight of Wands. So again, either you are having a connection with a fire sign, or you are very independent. You want to be able to move about as you please. Okay. You are free to move around the cabin. You want to be able to date. You want to be able to have sex with whoever you want to. You're not ready to be tied down, but you do kind of enjoy the idea of being in some type of a long-term commitment. So it's almost like, if you can accept me as I am, then we can definitely transition what we have into something more. But I'm just letting you know, like, I'm just being honest, okay? That's what I'm picking up on. For those of you who are single, it's almost like you're balancing your your idea of what relationships are supposed to look like. You're getting honest with yourself about the kind of relationship that you want, you know? It's like you're moving away from this traditional, it has to be this way, things have to be that way type of a situation. Okay? So anyone who's approaching you is going to have to be very open-minded about the kind of relationship you want. Some of you, it's almost like you want the wedding, but not the marriage license. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, we can have the wedding, we can have the celebration, we can have our friends and family present, but we don't necessarily need to have, you know, the piece of paper that's telling us how we have to live our life, right? Uh-huh. Yeah, some of you, this is definitely a divorce. Okay, we've got the Three of Cups in reverse here. Under the Hierophant in reverse. Ooh. Things are just flying. Some of you, I feel like there's a specific person or a situation. Like some of you, your passion is very engaged. Some of you are very attracted to someone. So for some of you, it's like you're leaving one person and you're moving towards someone who's got you very sexually charged, okay? Some of you are actually, to be honest, like you're jumping from one relationship right to the next. Like this relationship is helping you transition away from your divorce. This is interesting. Boy, is this interesting. So we've got the Nine of Cups clarifying the Four of Wands, and then the Eight of Cups in reverse clarifying the Six of Swords. So it's like, yeah, you're definitely moving away from anything that doesn't fulfill you emotionally. Okay, and for some of you, your emotional happiness is tied into being single and free. It's just that simple for you. You're like, listen, I'm happiest when I'm able to just go around and do what I want to do. Okay? But for some of you, you know, maybe this other person is going to be honest with you. We've got the Queen of Swords clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. So for some of you, it was more about, you know, maybe you had a wife or a husband, you know, it was more about the children and the family, but your emotional happiness had always been sacrificed for the sake of this traditional union, for the sake of appearances, for the sake of what everyone expected of you, what was socially acceptable. And now you're more concerned and more passionate and more, I guess, ready to follow your heart, follow your passions, your desires. You know, you're like in the search. I feel like you're in search of your emotional happiness right now. Like you're going wherever that is. If that's taking you away from a situation, some of you could have been with someone who was the Queen of Swords, someone who's not very emotional, not very warm, and you may be moving towards someone who is a little bit more nurturing. I don't know. How'd that fly out? I can't remember. But you're moving towards someone that is, you know, more of a homebody, it looks like, or more nurturing. Because, like, this is where your emotional fulfillment is, and that's what you're concerned about. Yeah, we've got the Fool. So some of you, you're cutting it off. Some of you are cutting it off to go towards this new beginning. Yeah, the Fool, the Chariot. And this is like we got the Five of Cups in reverse. It's like you're not crying over spilt milk anymore. You're not accepting what you don't want. You're ready for new love. Like, I feel like I'm getting all excited for you, Libra. I'm like, Libra, this is so exciting. It's a transition for you. This is a new time. You're like, listen, I'm no longer gonna sit back and stay in a situation that I don't want to be in. Hanged Man, okay? Some of you are really deciding to like follow your heart. You're literally going off like the Knight of Wands in search of your happiness. Can I get one more card for my Libras? We've got the Two of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, it's like you're leaving behind you're leaving behind your sadness. All right. You're like, look, you're breaking up a bond. Some of you realize that you're breaking up a bond. You're moving away from someone because your independence and your satisfaction is not being, your needs are not being met in this situation, and you're no longer going to accept that. You're like, I don't accept that anymore. So you're releasing your ex. Some of you, you're releasing this person. Some of you may have broken up with this person, but just never really cut the cord. And so they've still been kind of in your ear, or, affecting you in some way. I feel like this person has been, like, they're very logical. This person is more logical. You probably are friends with this person. You probably had a friendship, and maybe that was why your relationship was a little bit unconventional. You had a bond, but it just wasn't satisfying. It wasn't passionate. It didn't have the emotional fulfillment. It could be someone that you had children with, someone that had some type of commitment to. But again, all of a sudden, you just realize, like, I need to get my emotional satisfaction. I need my needs met. So now you're ready for a new beginning. You're ready to change the course of your love life. You're ready to change the course. For some of you, it could be an honest conversation about the relationship. Like I said, you're not necessarily leaving this person, but you're just letting them know that you're ready for something different, that you want to experience some other things, and you want to kind of open things up. It's like, I love you and I want to be with you, and we can have this wedding that you want, but I'm not necessarily going to sign like a marriage certificate. I'm not going to, like, tie myself down to a situation. I need my freedom. It is Mercury retrograde, and I do see a return to a relationship or someone coming back to you. And so it's just about you deciding if you want to give this person another chance or another opportunity. For those of you who are absolutely single, I feel like you've got, like, a harem of people after your ass, okay? You have a harem for my single Libras, and maybe even for my Libras in a couple. You have so many different people interested in you. You are dating like crazy. You are turning down proposals. You're having all types of conversations about what you want in a relationship. People are offering you things, and you're like, dude, I don't want this. Like, you have someone who wants to lock it down. You have someone who's willing to have an open relationship with you. You have someone who's just showing up and, showing up for, like, the dick appointments. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're the dick or you're going to get it, like, that's what's going on for my single Libras. But at the end of the day, when you're alone in your room, you stare at the wall and your conscience calls because you want someone that you can cuddle with long term. So it's like, do I get to be this person who pursues my passions and desires, but then comes home at night by myself? Or can I find someone to be my partner in crime in this life, and we go off and do these crazy things, and I know this person's going to be with me? Or do I sacrifice my freedom for that comfort and nurturing? And I feel like you're no longer ready to sacrifice your freedom for comfort. So that is your reading, Libra, okay? I feel like this is like Romper Room. For those, shout out to anybody who knows what I'm talking about. Romper Room, leave me a comment. I see Aquarius, I see Cancer, I see Pisces, I see fire sign, I see Taurus. There's all these different people here. I definitely see you changing directions, though. You're changing the course of your life, basically. You're like, listen, I want a new beginning, a new passionate beginning, and I'm going after it. So, Libra, let me know, okay? Let me know what's going on in the comments. Make sure you thumbs up this video if it resonated with you. Make sure you subscribe. Don't miss out on my other videos. If you are in a relationship, go ahead and check out the Libra relationship reading. And thank you again for being here, guys. I will see you at the next reading. Bye, Libra.